Alright, what we have here is a hive that is queenless, and it's been queenless for about 3 weeks. They did produce another queen, but she just either didn't take or didn't come back from a mating flight or whatever. But either way, it's queenless. The population is starting to decline, and the population of nurse bees is now grown up to all foragers. So when I looked inside, they have plenty of stores, but there's no eggs and there's no brood. So what I'm going to do is combine this nuke over here, which has a nice laying queen and actually came from the same mother hive as that one we're going to combine it with. By doing this combination, we'll be able to get a whole variety of bees. We'll have nurses, we'll have foragers, and we'll have a queen. But in order to allow them to work together, we're going to separate them using a newspaper method. Okay, we're going to take the frames out of this double nuke and put them into this empty deep. And then we're going to add this box on top of that box. Alright, so half the frames, the top part of the nuke, I've loaded into this box, and the 4 frames there in the middle are loaded up with brood and eggs, and the queen is even in there too. I saw her. The frame that's on the outside is the stores. So because this is a nuke, I'm going to kind of alter the way the frames are laid in there in the box. Now we just need to get these guys out and put them in. Okay, we've got all the frames loaded up. The brood is in the middle, the stores are on the outside, and I continue to put the apivar treatments that were along with this hive. So now I'm just going to pick this up and move it on top of the other box. Okay, so here's the new house. You see there's not so many bees in here. That's mostly because they're foragers. At this age they're foragers. So most of the bees are out of the hive. I'm just going to cover this with a single sheet of newspaper. Okay, so now I have that double nuke on top of, well, all loaded up into a single deep on top of the hive that is queenless. There's a single sheet of newspaper in between them, and it's important that the bees can't get out. So what I have is a screened inner liner or inner cover, and my theory here is the foragers from that nuke will be able to smell their queen through that inner cover. So maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but that's what I'm going to go with. So by tomorrow, or possibly the next day, the bees will eat through that cover in an effort to get out, and eat through that paper in an effort to get out. And by that time, the queen pheromone should have penetrated through the rest of the hive, and they should be accepting. So that's the theory, and we'll have to see how it works in a couple weeks when we have a full flourishing hive.